I saw this video. I don't know if you saw it. This video of an evangelist over at the tax rank. It was the morning route. People were going to work, and this lady was preaching. And I don't know if she's opening or either closing, her preaching, and she was praying, going down the line. And this guy was heckling her. He was just like, kind of like just shouting and shouting and shouting. Now, I'm going to play you the video, then I'll be back in a second to talk about it, because I want to talk about something. I want to talk about religious hate. We have the term church hate, that religious hate. And I want to talk about it in the sense of a lot of people that mock the gospel. Where do they stand? This is the video.
Let your fire come down. Rakuta Rakata.
So for those that could not hear, the guy is screaming, "You are a witch." That's what he's screaming. He's screaming, "Umuloi, umuloi, umuloi." So you are a witch, you are a witch. Now, doesn't mean he knows that. Probably just it's a reflection, There's someone that he feels manipulated. Not where it comes from. There's someone that he feels manipulated him or someone next to him, that it affected him and it disadvantaged him, or it put him in a position where because he didn't have the answers for it, it's a witch who did it. Or someone did something that disadvantaged him and it put him in a position where, or he had an encounter with a Christian that disadvantaged him and left him. And that's the thing he hasn't dealt with. He hasn't reconciled. Where are you, brother? So you see, this video is not about the lady. The video is about you, the mocker, This person is probably a stranger, but they reflect, they are a reflection of something that he feels hurt him. False religion, when we are correcting falsehoods, when we are correcting false doctrines or false teaching, the reasons are this. Because this religious hurt a lot of times turns people to this gentleman. Some of them, they are not biblical. Some of them grew up in families that the conditions were very very unstable, very unkind, to say the least. And so they grow up with a religious hurt that unfortunately they don't know had nothing to do with the Bible. They grow up with hurt that they only point back to the Bible, not that it's from the Bible. So sometimes when we correct, this is why we correct. That the long-term effect of some of these things that people are implementing in their lives tend to affect other people, affects family members, it affects people that they know. And as a result, it leaves wounds where they are now the ones that are afflicted. Probably doesn't know that lady. Probably doesn't know that lady, but because he hasn't dealt with the roots of his bitterness towards religious people or praying people. Someone who used to claim to pray next to him, who was an image of what he's saying. So now he's reflecting. Probably has nothing to do with the lady. In cases like this, it also speaks to the person who's preaching. This is where you note. If you are not careful, your reaction to this type of situations, you'll react without noting, or it probably has nothing to do with you. You just represent the issues that they have with the religion. You probably reflect. Remember I had a debate with someone. He's very much against religion, basically, this individual. Very much against religion. And as I was looking at him, at the back of my head, I was like, someone religious gave him this hatred towards religion. Someone religious gave him this hatred. Now, it might be not even bad. A person can build hatred for something even if it's not bad. And so, at the back of my head, that was the thing that was firing off. It was not so much how offended this person was and whatnot. It was that I probably just represent something that he feels he's at war with, something that he feels he's at struggle with. I'm just a reflection of that thing. So when you're doing your ministrations, when you're preaching, you're online, remember, the people that you're interacting with, you're probably just a reflection of something that they encountered. It's probably not even you. You see, it helps frame your mind so that you keep the assignment. At some places, you take the humiliation, you keep it moving. You want to address it, you're just going to keep dragging yourself. It's not going to go anywhere. Why? Because it's not about you at that moment. Why? Because you are dealing with someone who's not dealing with the pain, the roots of his pain. And as a result, they're just reacting to that pain. This brother, that's his issue. His issue is he has unanswered questions. He has things that he has left unanswered. And now, when you appear praying or preaching, it just reminds them. This will remind you. Sometimes it's more than you. You just represent the pain that they think they are feeling from you. It has nothing to do with you at that point. So both for the person, the guy who's shouting, and also for the one who is the preacher, there's a message. The brother, deal with your issues. Now, for the brother, he's probably not even online. You might be a reflection of that brother. When people reflect faith, I see it sometimes when I go to Facebook. This is a very useless platform, Facebook. Yeah, there are people that are devoted to just tell you they don't like your God. So you're like, hey, my brother, so you waste that much energy. Yeah, you see, they can't leave you. They can't leave you alone. They have to bother you because you are a reflection of why they hate religion. It's not you. That's how dare you believe the thing that they feel afflicted the pain on them? It's not you. The unfortunate thing is you are taking offense. So whenever you see all the people, colonialism, you're like, what's this one talking about? I was not even you were not even talking colonialism, but they want to talk about colonialism. See, that's their problem. They have unresolved issues. And because they are not resolving or answering the questions that they feel need answers, they resort to this. So whenever you interact with people, keep that at the back of your mind. You're probably not even dealing with the person. It's not because you said something that offends them. No. You're probably just a reflection of everything they hate about religion. They just hate religion. How dare you believe it? At that point, what are we debating? You are a witch, you are a witch. That's all he's saying. He's not saying anything. Is it because he knows it? No. I doubt it. Classic. This is a classic picture of people who are not dealing with the pains of their past correctly. It's the Reality Show. Daily Christian commentary videos. Other episodes that today. Be down in the pinned comments. I'll tell me your thoughts.